Forms of market, part 3. Fourth, natural monopoly. The monopoly created on the basis of natural conditions like climate, rainfall, specific location, etc., is known as natural monopoly. For example, wheat from Punjab. Fifth, simple monopoly. In simple monopoly, seller or a firm changes a uniform price for its product to all the buyers. Sixth, discriminating monopoly. In discriminating monopoly, firm charges different prices to different buyers for the same product. For example, doctor charges different fees to different patients. Seventh, voluntary monopoly. To avoid cutthroat competition, some monopolists voluntarily come together and form a group of monopolists. This facilitates them to maximize the profit. For example, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries OPEC. You should know price discrimination under monopoly. Personal, where doctors charge different fees to different patients. Place-wise, where differences in house rent in rural and urban areas. Time-wise, ST bus fare differs from overnight and daytime travels. Use, electricity charges are different for domestic and commercial use. Do you know? Monopsony is the converse of monopoly. It exists when there are many sellers but only one buyer. Buyer's monopoly is rarely found. A monopsonist can exploit the sellers just as a monopolist may exploit the buyers. In the labor market, a particular kind of labor is used by one employer only. Second, oligopoly. The term oligopoly is derived from the Greek words oligo, which means few, and poly, which means sellers. It is that market where there are few firms in the market producing either a homogeneous product or a differentiated product. For example, mobile service providers, cement companies, etc. Features of oligopoly. First, few firms or sellers. Under oligopoly market, there are few firms or sellers. These few firms dominate the market and enjoy a considerable control over the price of a product. Second, interdependence. The seller has to be cautious with respect to any action taken by the competing firms. Since there are few sellers in the market, if any firm makes the changes in the price, all other firms in the industry also try to follow the same to remain in the competition. Third, advertising. Advertising is a powerful instrument in the hands of oligopolists. A firm under oligopoly can start an aggressive and attractive advertising campaign with the intention of capturing a large part of market. Fourth, entry barriers. The firm can easily exit from the industry whenever it wants, but has to face certain entry barriers such as government license, patents, etc. Fifth, lack of uniformity. There is a lack of uniformity among the firms in terms of their size. Some firms may be small, while others may be of bigger size. Sixth, uncertainty. There is a considerable element of uncertainty in this type of market due to different behavior patterns. Rivals may join hands and cooperate or may try to fight each other. Third, monopolistic competition. Different brands of liquid cleaners. Meaning and definition. Monopolistic competition is very realistic in nature. In this market, there are some features of perfect competition and some features of monopoly acting together. Professor E. H. Chamberlain coined this concept in his book, Theory of Monopolistic Competition, which was published in 1933. According to Chamberlain, monopolistic competition refers to competition among a large number of sellers producing close but not perfect substitutes. Following are the main features of monopolistic competition. First, fairly large number of sellers. In monopolistic competition, the number of sellers is large but comparatively it is less than that of perfect competition. Due to this reason, sellers' behavior is like monopoly. Second, fairly large number of buyers. In this market, there are fairly large number of buyers. Consequently, no single buyer can influence the price of the product by changing his individual demand. Third, product differentiation. Product differentiation is the main feature of monopolistic competition. In this market, there are many firms producing a particular product, but the product of each firm is in some way differentiated from the product of every other firm in the market. This is known as product differentiation. Product differentiation may take the form of brand names, trademarks, peculiarity of package or container, shape, quality, cover, design, color, etc. This means that the product of a firm may find close substitutes and its cross elasticity of demand is very high. For example, mobile handsets, cold drink, etc. Fourth, free entry and exit. Under monopolistic competition, there is freedom of entry and exit. That is, new firms are free to enter the market if there is profit. Similarly, they can leave the market if they find it difficult to survive. Fifth, selling cost. Selling costs are peculiar to monopolistic competition only. It refers to the cost incurred by the firm to create more demand for its product and thus increase the volume of sales. It includes expenditure on advertisement, radio and television, broadcast, hoardings, exhibition, window display, free gifts, free samples, etc. Sixth, close substitutes. In monopolistic competition, goods have close substitutes to each other. For example, different brands of soap, toothpaste, etc. Seventh, concept of group. Under monopolistic competition, Chamberlain introduced the group concept of group in place of industry. Industry means the number of firms producing identical products. A group means a number of firms producing differentiated products which are closely related. For example, group of firms producing medicines, automobiles, etc.